squeak, 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 and other annoying scavenger noises. I'm here to steal treasure away from a magnificent dragon. Hey, stop. Quit snarling at each other like mini kestrels. Nobody's happy here. Sunny deals with it differently, that's all. But remember what we decided. We five stick together, or else everything gets worse, right? I'd like to be something more than alive. I'd like to be the kind of dragon she doesn't think I am. The kind they write prophecies about. The dragon who would rescue her, no matter how awful she is. Hey, it's alright for Starflight to worry. We don't even know if Queen Scarlet is alive or dead. But I know you want to find the Sea Wings as fast as possible. So let's find them instead of fighting about it. And then we can get to safety sooner. With a feast! There was a feast at the end of the story. When the missing Sea Wing princess got home, her parents were so happy they made a feast. I remember the feast. They ate a whole whale. I bet I could eat a whole whale. Do you think we'll get a feast? Of course, it's much nicer to be this high when your wings are free, but at least the Sky Wings gave us a pick sometimes. Do you have picks? Octopi would be alright if we don't. Or squid. Or manatees. I could go for a manatee right now. Or a whale. I'm not fussy, is what I'm saying to say. How did you make this big thing? Did it take forever to build? I'm awake. I'm just waiting until Glory and Tsunami stop fighting. I was dreaming about sheep and buffalo and bears. They were on a table in front of me and I decided which to eat first. Oh, and they all smelled like melons. That part was kind of weird. I'd die to save you in Starflight over and over if I had to. Well, I know what I want my destiny to be. I want it to be sleeping and being friends with you guys forever. Oh wait! Also feasting. Lots of feasting. Chickens, give up. We're going to eat you. There's nothing you can do about it. Stop running away right now. Peril, I'm not going to be a new Scarlet for you. You get to make your own choices now. This is a school, you know. Sunny and I thought perhaps an entire cave full of sharp objects might not be the best idea. We thought maybe, hey, something to locks instead. Peril, don't feel bad about Darkstalker anymore. He would have gone out of his prison sooner or later. He was too smart to be stuck under there for long. And I think that scroll could have been just as dangerous as he was, if it was left floating around the continent. You'll regret this. When we're free, when my family hears about this, when the rest of the world finds how you treated a Dragonette's of Destiny, I won! You can all see that. We can end this now without killing anyone. I ask you all to let him live. I will protect. But I do know this. We can't fulfill the prophecy without Clay. He's the heart of our group. Without him, the rest of us will fall apart, and we won't be worthy of any destiny at all. I know you don't trust Mudwings. I know you obey Shark and everything. But we're talking about the end of the war. You thought nothing you ever did could bring peace or save the dragons you care about, but right now, you can make all the difference. Just give me the key. I didn't think knowing who she was would explain anything. I knew her, but I have no idea why she was out here or who killed her. And I wanted to tell my friends first. Kestrel wasn't a good parent, but she was one of the only parents we ever knew. I thought they should know. I just haven't had a chance to tell them. Didn't you have more important things to do? I think they're awful dragons, yes, with a really misguided sense of how to raise dragonets to fulfill a prophecy. But all they want to do is end the war. Isn't that what everyone wants? Yes, I think we should. I don't belong here, Mother. I wanted to, but I'm only causing trouble, and I'm not doing what I was hatched to do. I don't speak the underwater language. I don't understand the council. You have 2 daughters now who could be great queens one day. But my destiny is somewhere else. I have to go stop the war. With my friends. I don't care. I don't care if every dragon in Pyria is searching for us. We'll keep you safe. A lot safer than you are here. I will. But not because I think I'm the greatest and everyone should listen to me. I'll keep trying to lead you because it's the only way I know to keep you safe. And sometimes I will have to listen. The way Mother listens to her counsel. And sometimes I won't be able to do exactly what I want. Well, except she didn't tell me about the stealth ringwing bodyguard she put on me. That was pretty hilarious. Everyone should suddenly have the air turned into 7 bright purple dragons yelling hysterically whenever she gets attacked. Where have you been? Do you know how worried we've been? How could you do that to us? I was so sure that the Nightwings did something to you that I nearly threw them all back blasted a volcano. We've had search parties out every day, but not one sign of you anywhere. Not even Deathbringer. Well, he said he smelled you over to the west, but who trusts him? Not me, is who. I haven't slept in days, Sonny. Days! I'm afraid if I go home, Mother will somehow get a harness on me, or at least watch me every moment of the day. And it'll be easier to learn aquatic here than in the Deep Palace, where there will be a million eyes on me all the time and hardly any chances come up to the surface to talk. Worse, no one can understand me. How would I boss anyone around? I can make a stab at comforting. Let me try. Hey, it's only 2 dragons, right? They won't be able to do anything. Deathbringer will totally stop them if they go anywhere near her. I mean, that is his entire purpose in life, as far as I could tell. And if they kill him, Glory will take them down with her magical death spit. So don't worry. Pat, pat, pat. By all the moons, Sonny. Look, a student from the Jade Winglet is actually here. At school, where they're supposed to be. What a glorious honor. Is it my hatching day? Or am I hallucinating? We swam. Sea wings can breathe underwater. So we'd swim until we got tired, take a nap at the bottom of the sea, eat some fish, and then keep going. It felt like heading off the edge of the world. For most of the trip, we couldn't see any land in any direction, maybe an island in the distance unless we were hallucinating those, but we were trying to stay on a course due west, following the stars, and my brother has any idea what he's talking about. It took us about 4 days of almost non-stop swimming, but I bet I could have done it in 3 by myself. I'm not sure if Turtle is really sick or just still recovering from all that exercise. Luna, I'm going to share another Pyrian secret with you, because I think it will help, and I think it's important, and you know what? It's my thing. Well, the Jade Mountain Academy's thing. And I'm the headmaster, basically, and so I don't need any queen's permission is what I've decided. So there. Because Burn is bigger and scarier and could crush her like a bug if they actually fought claw to claw. And Blister, that's me, is smarter than both of them put together. She knew she couldn't kill Burn in a regular duel. It was her idea to involve all the tribes and turn their Sandwing Throne battle into a world war. She's probably waiting for the other two to kill each other. She was going to kill me, remember? That's what it was! When we hatched, the Guardians didn't know anything about Mudwings, so they thought you were attacking us. But you were trying to help. Your instinct told you to get the rest of us out of our shells. Clay? You know what this means? You weren't trying to kill us at all. What am I going to do? Round up some scary rainwings to sleep on your roof? I thought no one was afraid of my tribe. We are not calling it magical death spit. But I didn't love it. It was just new and different. A new, different way to be a prisoner and have my life chosen for me. I'm more than a lump of treasure. I guess Scarlet found that out the hard way. I could have slept in the sun like this every day of my life. Forget the stupid prophecy. This is the destiny I was supposed to have. Alright, sure. I'm not in the great, magnificent, wondrous dragon prophecy. Maybe no one would ever write a prophecy about a ringwing. Maybe no dragon in Pyria expects any of us to have an important destiny or do anything worthwhile, but this? Sleeping all day in a patch of sun? Is that all I'm good for? All any rainwing is good for? There must be more to us than this. There must be more to me. Except for mine, which was stolen and nobody noticed. That's what you're telling me. You had no idea my egg was missing at all. Because I wasn't just an egg rolling in and out of your nest. There was a real live dragon there. A dragonette who had to grow up for 6 years in no family, no rainforest, and no sun. Yeah, it would make more sense if they chain you all up in a cave and starve you and ignore you for a day or two and then throw you in prison after you save one of their princesses. Oh, no, wait. That's what your mom did. I don't believe in prophecies. Sorry, I know they're a Nightwing specialty, but seriously? If you can actually see the future, why be all cryptic and vague about it? Why not give us a prophecy that's like, oh, by the way, Blaze is going to win the war, so give her the crown now and don't even bother fighting about it. Skip all the death and bloodshed and leave a bunch of bored dragonettes out of it. I don't think it's enough to just be happy. I think you have to care about something too, like other dragons need you, for instance. And you still have to be ready to fight, just in case some creepy, less evolved dragons decide to invade your territory and kidnap a bunch of you. Wow, I'm a queen, Queen Glory of the Rainwings. That'll be my name in history scrolls, not Glory the Mistake, or Glory the Lazy Rainwing, or Glory who can never be as good as some nameless Skywing who died 6 years ago. I'm responsible for all these dragons now. We can rescue the missing Rainwings and make sure no more dragonets ever get lost again. Starflight can help me teach them all how to read and write. I'll protect them. I'll lead them. I'll make them us. A tribe we can be proud of. Glory, the queen who chose her own destiny, saved her subjects, and turned her tribe into the greatest dragons in all of Pyria. Listen to me. Your friends are suffering. They're tortured and trapped in caves in a horrible place that smells of smoke and death. There's no fruit. There's no sun time. This could have happened, could still happen, to any of you. If you won't go rescue them, who will? They'll be lost there forever. I know you'd rather sleep than deal with problems, but these dragons are from your tribe, and they need you. That's why I'm going to take the throne tomorrow. It's not because I want the biggest pieces of fruits or the highest sun platform. I'm doing this for the missing Rainwings. And for you. So you don't have to spend the rest of your lives looking over your shoulders and thinking, our friends are still lost, and we could have saved them. It's normal to be scared. I'm scared. You'd have to be crazy not to be. Well, crazy or tsunami, which is basically the same thing. You just have to push that aside and do what you have to anyway. You know, I don't like giving speeches, so I'll just say this. We're going to save our fellow Rainwings, we're going to make this rainforest safe, and we're going to do it like real Rainwings. And by the 3 moons, try not to talk or sneeze or fall asleep in the tunnel on the way there, alright? Don't call for help. I'm not an ordinary Rainwing. My venom is aimed at your eyes right now, and I am not afraid to use it. We're taking our prisoners back. You will never set foot in the rainforest again. You will leave the Rainwings alone forever. We'll destroy the tunnel between our kingdoms, you'll call off the invasion, and we'll never even sniff another Nightwing near our village for the next 12 generations. Are you serious? The whole thing was made up? There's no destiny, no wings of fire, no reason for us to be trapped in a cave our whole lives? No amazing mythical Skywing who's infinitely better than me? Absolutely no need for any of us at all. Then why do the Icewing support her? Don't they want a strong queen? No, of course they don't. The one kingdom they share a border with. Wouldn't it be great if it happened to be ruled by a vain, silly dragon who was totally in debt to them and did everything their queen ordered? Maddening for us, but sensible for them. Queen Glacier knows what she's doing. Unless she loses, like a Blaze having to die somehow, in which case she'd have to deal with Burn right in her border, all enraged and looking for vengeance. Alright, yes, I could see why she'd keep her safely locked up. 3 moons! Good news! 4 of your students have gone off to find a dragon who just tried to kill you, in order to find another dragon who has tried to kill you about, let's say, 90 dozen times? Oh, excellent! Thanks, Turtle. Now we don't have to worry at all. I mean, we were hoping somebody would take care of the vengeful and deadly Queen Scarlet for us. Preferably a bunch of 5-year-olds. Very reassuring indeed. Listen, I used to think I could do everything by myself too. I didn't want help from anyone, but I wouldn't be here now if it weren't for my friends. And I have a feeling you'll be saying the same thing a year from now. I think that is your superpower. Extreme heroic idiocy. Well, that means all the Nightwings decide to go with Darkstalker. I suppose my job around here will get a lot easier. She cares. She just doesn't whine about it. Easy, it's because you have all these special powers and we don't want to make regular dragons feel inferior. You know, telepathy, recognition, invisibility, hello? I'm sorry he took me. I wanted him to bring me back right away, but he wouldn't. He said they couldn't afford to lose any Nightwings, even peculiar little ones. Shouldn't we stay under the trees? What if a patrol spots us? I mean, we must stay under the trees. Alright, yes, everyone back into the trees right now. Even so, I'm not sure that theory works. The princess murder started 2 years before they stole Tsunami's egg, so the Talons, and especially Webbs, wouldn't have known they were going to steal a royal egg at that point. Webbs didn't even know he was going to be a Talon at that point. And Webbs has been underground with us for the last 6 years. He couldn't have flown here and back every time he wanted to murder a dragonet. What if I can fix everything? Is it a chance you wanted? You asked Glory to let you talk to the Nightwings. You wanted to give them a chance to explain themselves. You want to find a peaceful solution so you wouldn't have to pick sides in a war. Ha! Crazy Brave is the opposite of me. Crazy Brave is Tsunami. Crazy Brave would have been turning around to fight all 4 dragonets at once, which is what she would have done. Sitting in a dark hole, waiting for someone else to deal with my problem? She's right about one thing. That does sound like me. Has she been under lava this whole time? That's not possible, and now I'm definitely, absolutely, 100% going to die because that is a dragon who lives in lava. Perhaps that's one downside to staying isolated. They keep themselves separated to seem more powerful, and yet they're cut off from so much potential knowledge. If they didn't feel superior to all other dragons, maybe they'd be better at listening to them, and maybe they'd learn something new. There's no time to be afraid. It's the only thing you can do, and you must do it. We're only dragonettes. We shouldn't be leading anyone to their deaths. This is happening no matter what we do. We have no choice now. You can't be the most cowardly dragon on Pyria right now. Remember, you've read over all the history scrolls you could find about famous battles. Now use that knowledge. It's time to prove that you really do belong in this prophecy. They're not my tribe. You are. You and Sunny and Tsunami and Clay. No, I mean, you're all I think about, and I want to be near you, and it hurts that I'm not, and everything I do, I think, what would Sunny want me to do? And I think you're only a dragon who sees me the way I am, and likes me anyway, and I had to tell you, in case something happens to either one of us today, although if anything happens to you, I don't know how I'd be able to breathe or think or do anything ever again. It's Royal Sandwing business now. They'll fight and Blister will win, but the important thing is that the war is over. There'll be a queen on the Sandwing throne and no one else has to die. I promise. You won't have done anything wrong, Icicle. You could still go home now, but if you kill me, Queen Glacier might not take you back. Blaze is literally the least intelligent royal dragon in the world. She can't be right by definition. If she thinks the school is doomed, then it is definitely going to be wonderful. Right, here I go. La la la, Queen Oasis of the Sandwings. I'm so very important and royal and stuff. I've been queen for ages and ages. No one dares challenge me for my throne. I am the strongest Sandwing queen who ever lived. It's probably because of all my treasure. I have so much treasure because I'm such an important queen. Even Sunny. What's that supposed to mean? I'm brave. I'm brave all the time. Glory, you have a cute furry thing. Can I hold it? Please, please. It's not optimism. It's faith. There's a reason we're here. What we do today is part of it, but there's more too, and we have to survive to make it all happen. Tsunami wants to believe Marasir. She's never wanted to fulfill the prophecy. She doesn't understand how important it is. Clay would be just as happy if nobody ever noticed how wonderful he is. Then he could sleep and eat and take care of us instead of fighting. Starflight would love to stop worrying about the prophecy. And Glory has enough to do here now that she's queen. None of them fight for our destiny. They certainly won't listen to me if I try to explain that Marasir must have been lying. They'll give me that look I always get, the one that says, "Oh, silly little Sunny and her crazy dreams. Isn't she cute and harmless?" As if acting happy means I don't really care about anything. As if I just need to be distracted and I'll forget about the whole point of our existence and all the dragons who are counting on us. As if my brain were the size of a blueberry 3 moons. Oh, your parents are feeling pretty creative. That's not true. You can be whatever you want to be. I mean, I could say, well, I have no barb in my tail. I guess I'm just harmless and useless and should sit in the corner covering my head whenever there's a fight. But I don't want to be useless. I'm not going to do that. Not if dragons I care about are in danger. Don't let her make you hate yourself. I can't promise you anything about Clay, but if I know him at all, I could tell you the way to his heart is by helping his friends. There's more to his story. There's always more to everyone's story, if you bother to find out what it is. I get it. You're menacing. Now, what are you going to do about Queen Scarlet? You should send more guards to watch her right now. She's the one you should worry about escaping. At least I won't murder everyone on my way out. This is a suicide mission. Suicide or genocide, those are your only 2 outcomes. Clay, we can't let this happen. Clay's heart, Tsunami's courage, Glory's determination, Starflight's loyalty. I think the wings of fire are inside all of us. Inside every dragon. This is your fate. To accept your new queen. No, please don't go attack the Nightwings. They're all under a spell, don't you see? It's not the tribe who try to hurt you, it's just Darkstalker. We'll find a way to stop him, but Icewings and Nightwings killing each other isn't the answer.